with the divine within them, because when you do that, that is your direct connection to the infinite source of all that there is. Now, in the process of doing that, there's some really basic, simple things that we tend to overlook. And number one is that your body is your temple. And Buddha said that this is your vehicle for enlightenment. So you really want to take care of your body. And I've said over and over, we treat our bodies like garbage dumps, feeding it what we call junk food. But the main thing is we don't even have the basic nutrition that the body needs, nor the natural herbs and natural remedies that Mother Earth gives us to stay in balance. Now, I have been very fortunate to, at the age of 9, I read the Secrets of the Chinese Herbalist. Now, don't ask me why a 9-year-old would read that book, but I did. I also read the whole Bible by the time I was 12, and the entire encyclopedia before I was 12. So I love, finding solutions. I don't focus on problems. So because I understood natural herbs and natural healing, I'm thinking that's probably the reason why I never had those major mood swings that most people have. But one thing I noticed, and I'm sure all of you deal with someone in your family, and it might be you, who has these incredible mood swings where you just can't even talk to them for certain days out of the month. And, every time you see them from one day to the next, it's like, okay, who am I dealing with today? What personality am I dealing with? Can I even talk to this person today? Will they even respond? And so you find yourself kind of walking on eggshells with these people who have these moody personalities. And, as a psychologist and someone who made that connection in postgraduate school, that literally you are what you eat, and food does affect your mood. And if you don't have proper nutrition, you are going to be very, very difficult to be around and to live with. And so looking for products and, living and eating naturally is a lifestyle for me. And I'm always promoting that for other people. So what I love about John Reason's philosophy, and he has a website called Live Beyond Reason, which is what I would like to encourage everyone out there to do, or to literally make a sincere attempt to do for 2017, because, all right, we've got a new president. And this whole election, has been very divisive. And I think that the way out of all of the madness and the chaos is for us to go within and to find our own solutions and really become our own entrepreneurs and move out of this old paradigm. And last year I was bringing on all of these new entrepreneurs. So I think today, having John Reason, what an amazing name, on the show today was the perfect way to start out the new year. So that, let me give you a little insight that I got before I turn it over to John. Okay, so this morning on the way, and I had to dictate this into my phone so that I wasn't typing. This was the hit that I got. Oneness with all that is and ever was awaits you within the quiet solitude in each now moment between every deep breath. Now, I know that sounds, kind of esoteric and poetic, but I started out as a poet. And so what I'm going to say to that is that everything that you need to know will come to you through these profound insights that are awaiting you when you live in the moment and you breathe. You stop taking these shallow breaths and start taking these deep belly breaths in every moment. And that's how you open up this doorway, this gateway where you give more oxygen to the brain, and you can actually start seeing and thinking beyond the reasoning mind and move into divine mind. So having said that, I'm going to turn it over to John Reason, who, his new website is it livebeyondreason.com?
So yeah, the site that we are harnessing right now and becoming in harmony with is ladyharmony.com.
Right, and that's where you can get the product.
Right.
Okay, but I just want people to know that your philosophy with livebeyondreason.com is what?
Absolutely, it is. It's livebeyondreason.com.
And what is the philosophy of that website?
Absolutely. So Live Beyond Reason is about living beyond reason, meaning the analytical mind it dissects everything and it compartmentalizes. And when you live beyond reason, you live in the heart mind and the higher mind and tap into that divinity that can guide you.
Because see, the reasoning mind is just always thinking, and it's in duality.
Yeah.
You will never get to oneness, and you will never get to a real solution to anything when you're in the monkey mind or when you're in the divisive mind, because it's just trained to focus on problems and to just keep thinking. So I love that philosophy and the fact that you are launching that new website. But let me give everyone an introduction to why I chose to bring John on the show. Now, I kind of did a segue into it a minute ago, but I met him at a party of conscious people, and through my friend Athena Starcy, who is a great connector of people. And he came up and introduced himself, and he said, I have this product. And of course, I looked on the back of it at the ingredients, and I saw all of the herbs that I actually have been using for decades, because I know how important natural herbs are, because that's the real medicine, not the synthetic pharmaceuticals that I have avoided, if at all possible. And so when I looked at that, I thought, okay, I think he's probably onto something. And then my next thought was, but it better taste good. Because if it doesn't taste good, then people aren't going to, like it. But also, I wanted it to not have like a lot of sugar in it and all that. But it's an amazing effervescent drink it reminds me of kind of Emergency.
Right.
And it bubbles and it tastes really good, and it is full of vitamins and minerals. So there's a real balance between vitamins, minerals, and natural herbs all in one package. Because my next question was, now, is it affordable? Because if it's not affordable, then the masses aren't going to be able to access it. And then when he told me how affordable it was, then my next question to myself was, well, is it going to work? Because it all has to do with whether the stuff is absorbable in the body, because there are a lot of products that are just not absorbable. And so I was not a good guinea pig for it. I took it, but, my moods are very stable. When you see me, I'm always the same. You don't have to wonder. Yeah, you don't have to wonder, who is this woman today? Okay, you know who I am. I'm consistent, but I did feel energetic, energized by it. But, what I want to address with you, John, is that I did have an incredible experience with it while I was in Costa Rica and Panama with a very dear friend of mine's daughter, who has been extremely moody since adolescence. And she took the product, and it wasn't easy getting her to take it. And she was a new person within an hour. I had never seen her laugh. I had never seen her joyful and bubbly about life, about anything. She was just always somber and serious. And her mother was so blown away that she and I were going, who is this child? We don't recognize her, but we like her. So it is really, really phenomenal. But I also want to say that I know a lot of men that are just as moody as women because of all the hormones that are in the meat. And men tend to love their meat. And unless unless you're eating 100% organic, grass fed, then you're getting shot with hormones that are full of estrogen. And we know that men, do not need extra estrogen. So I think that the product is equally as important for men to take.
Absolutely. I take it myself. Brings energy. It has the important amino acids in there to help balance out brain chemistry. And it's a great formula there.
Well, you were talking about, I think that people do need encouragement because they are creatures of habit, and bad habits. Like I was looking at my friend's daughter and, I said, you've always felt this way, and you think this is normal. To have low energy. You think it's normal to be in pain, every month and to be debilitated. I know many young girls and women who are literally out of commission 2 to 3 days, literally sometimes a whole week out of every month. And even if they're not in physical pain, they're so moody, the people don't want to be around them for a whole week or a few days. So I think that they do need a little encouragement from friends, but also probably men need that.
Absolutely.
Okay, so when we come back after commercial break, we're going to give you more information about other things that you can do to make this 2017 the best new year ever. And we're going to talk about young entrepreneurs and how entrepreneurship is the new model for the Aquarian Age paradigm. You are listening to Divine Love Talk. I have John Reason in studio with LadyHarmony.com. And he's also the CEO of LiveBeyondReason.com, the new website that's coming up.
Experience a luxury boutique hotel escape in the heart of Laguna Beach, California, with the finest art galleries, shopping, dining, and nightlife just steps from your door. The heart of Laguna Beach, the edge of the sea. It's the Inn at Laguna Beach. Enjoy our comfortable rooms, blending the style of a timeless beach bungalow with the modern comforts of today. 70 newly appointed guest rooms and suites await you at the Inn at Laguna Beach. Then, relax at the rooftop bar, where you'll indulge in breathtaking views of the ocean. For dining, you'll find libations and local cuisine on the California coastline, including dining at the legendary Las Brisas, a Southern California landmark. The Inn at Laguna Beach, footsteps from room to village to sea, located in the heart of Laguna Beach. The Inn is within walking distance of all that Laguna Beach has to offer. No car required. The Inn at Laguna Beach, 211 North Coast Highway in Laguna Beach, California. Call 800-544-4479 or visit innatlagunabeach.com.
Hi friends, this is Larry Manetti. Go to LarryManetti.com to get my book, Aloha Magnum. You'll read all about the wonderful guest stars like Carol Burnett, Elvis Presley, Frank Sinatra, and many, many more. Also, there is an episode guide and my favorite recipes that I really cook at home. I will include a free signed photo with every book. Get Aloha Magnum at LarryManetti.com. Order now. Aloha.
CRN listeners, when you come to Southern California, stop by a great restaurant, the Dresden Restaurant at 1760 North Vermont Avenue in Hollywood. Enjoy great entertainment, like the music of the legendary Marty and Elaine at the world-famous Dresden Restaurant. The Dresden was a location for the making of the movie Swingers. Now you can swing with stars Marty and Elaine. Plus, enjoy great food, too, like French onion soup, artichoke hearts, and many other great appetizers. Seafood, there's salmon, shrimp scampi, New Zealand orange roughy, halibut, Lake Superior whitefish, and specialties like veal marsala, piccata, and parmigiana. Plus, we've got a great roast rack of lamb, chicken piccata, and cordon bleu, and pasta dishes, too. Steaks, filet, New York, Chateaubriand for two. Much more, too, including pork chops, prime rib of beef, and an incredibly extra large cut of prime rib. It's the Dresden Restaurant, open for lunch Monday through Saturday and dinner Monday through Sunday. Check us out at 1760 North Vermont Avenue or call 323-665-4294.
Trying to sell your old car? Instead, donate your vehicle to Heritage for the Blind. Pickup is free and your donation is tax deductible. Just call 1 1-800-785-9618. Heritage for the Blind accepts cars, vans, trucks, and boats, whether they run or not. Call right now and receive a free 3-day vacation voucher to over 50 locations. Call 1-800-785-9618. Donate your car today. That's 1-800-785-9618.
Okay, we're back with more of Divine Love Talk on CRN. You can find me at drparthenia.com and Divine Love Talk on Facebook, or Parthenia Onassis Grant on Facebook. And you can get this amazing product at ladyharmony.com. And I have John Reason in studio. I just spoke with Zuli, the mother of the daughter who tried the product and is very excited about it. So she'll be coming online in a minute. But what inspired you, John, to, you said you bought this company from someone else.
Yeah, absolutely.
You acquired it or something.
Right. So yeah, Live Beyond Reason is is a product development and online marketing company that launches products for a higher purpose. And me living beyond reason, going on intuition, I was led to this product that amazing product, clinically proven, 9 out of 10 women having relief from negative effects during their moon cycle. And it was amazing, the feedback that I got from it. And having this vision, teaming up with other ladies on Lady Harmony, having a mission to help bring out and honor the feminine side of all of us, the nurturing, the time and the break, the nurturing qualities of the feminine in all of us.
I love that whole vision and mission statement, because one of the things that you and I were talking about earlier is the fact that we're out of balance. Right. And when you look at the world today, all of the problems from war to greed to hunger, and the extreme wealth of the 3% and the extreme struggle and striving of the other 97%, you can attribute all of that to our lack of real reason, of reasoning ability and critical thinking, and us giving our power away and living in fear because we're so out of balance. And I found that, when, you don't have the proper nutrition, when you're not eating properly, when you can't even think clearly, which you can't when, you're eating a really poor diet, then you can't think your way out of a wet paper bag. Let alone fight your way out of it. So the way back is through balance. And so I think that should be a real goal for people in 2017, is how do I get back to balance? And this one simple little product is a quantum step in the right direction, in terms of it sort of just like clears your brain because the neurotransmitters start firing better because they have the nutrition.
Absolutely. So alongside with the amazing nutritional values of the product, Lady Harmony is on a mission and going to be throwing harmony parties and events of workshops to help nurture and bring out and support each other in wholeness and oneness. Because also beyond reason, I'm John Reason, it's beyond the self. It's about living for a higher purpose as well.
Exactly, because I think when we can come into out of reason and into knowingness of who we are as divine, infinite beings who are capable of, it's so interesting that 3% of the population control 97% of the resources and the wealth of the world. But this is the irony. This just hit me. The majority of the population use 3% of their brains. Okay, we got 97% of our brains that's not being utilized. So imagine what could happen and what we could become, and how many of the world's problems that already have solutions we could implement if we were in balance. And that the fact that you're focusing on balancing the divine feminine through this product and through collaboration, I'd like to say that men are very much out of balance with their feminine side. You know, everyone has a masculine and a feminine side. And so that's the other thing that I want to point out, is that men do need this product just as much as women.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Okay, so did Zuli ever call in?
Yes, I'm here.
Oh, Zuli. Okay, so hold on. I didn't know you were on the line. So we will have Zuli, who will talk about her experience as a mother with her daughter using the product after commercial break. So hang in there, Zuli.
Okay.
You are listening to Divine Love Talk. I'm your host, Dr. Parthenia Grant. I have John Reason in studio. You can check out this product for yourself at ladyharmony.com. And we're really excited about him launching Live Beyond Reason, because Lord knows we've got to move into knowingness and out of that monkey mind. We will be back with more of Divine Love Talk after commercial break. You can find me at drparthenia.com and Divine Love Talk on Facebook.
The smartest way for you to get the lowest prices on your plane tickets, domestic or international, is to call SmartFares first or last, but you've got to call us before you book your plane tickets. Fly anywhere in the world, fly anywhere in the U.S., and SmartFares can save you up to 75% on your plane tickets. We have the lowest airline ticket prices on over 500 airlines, and you've got a great 12-hour free cancellation window. Plus, with our live agent help, you can always get fast help and fast answers. So on your next trip, maybe today, maybe tomorrow, how about right now? Pick up your phone and call SmartFares, plus save up to 75% on your plane reservation. So call right now. 800-915-2644, 800-915-2644, 800-915-2644, 800-915-2644.
CRN listeners, when you come to Southern California, stop by a great restaurant, the Dresden Restaurant at 1760 North Vermont Avenue in Hollywood. Enjoy great entertainment, like the music of the legendary Marty and Elaine at the world-famous Dresden Restaurant. The Dresden was a location for the making of the movie Swingers. Now you can swing with stars Marty and Elaine. Plus, enjoy great food, too, like French onion soup, artichoke hearts, and many other great appetizers. Seafood, there's salmon, shrimp scampi, New Zealand orange roughy, halibut, Lake Superior whitefish, and specialties like veal marsala, piccata, and parmigiana. Plus, we've got a great roast rack of lamb, chicken piccata, and cordon bleu, and pasta dishes, too. Steaks, filet, New York, Chateaubriand for two. Much more, too, including pork chops, prime rib of beef, and an incredibly extra large cut of prime rib. It's the Dresden Restaurant, open for lunch Monday through Saturday and dinner Monday through Sunday. Check us out at 1760 North Vermont Avenue or call 323-665-4294.
Hey guys, Ryan the Rhino DeSico here for my friends at Liberty HealthShare. If your healthcare has become a burden and you're worried about being stuck for another year, listen up, because you do have options. Liberty HealthShare could be the solution to your problem. Open enrollment is here, and this could be your chance to free yourself from insurance. Take this opportunity and join Liberty HealthShare. You can finally be in control and have freedom when it comes to your healthcare. Liberty HealthShare offers an entirely open network, which means you choose your own doctors and you choose your own hospitals. Liberty HealthShare offers freedom from insurance, meaning there are no related tax penalties. To find out how you can easily make the change, call Liberty HealthShare today at 855-585-4237 or visit their website at libertyhealthshare.org. That's libertyhealthshare.org. Do it today.
What are you going to do with your old car? You can try selling it, you could junk it, or you could donate it to Heritage for the Blind. Your car will be towed away for free and your donation is tax deductible. Just call 1-800-785-9618. Heritage for the Blind accepts cars, vans, trucks, and boats. It doesn't matter if your vehicle runs or not. It will be towed away for free and you'll be supporting those that need help. Heritage for the Blind is a nonprofit organization that helps the visually impaired live fuller lives. Call right now to donate your car, and as a special thank you for calling, you'll receive a free 3-day vacation voucher to many exciting locations. Call Heritage for the Blind right now, 1-800-785-9618. Donating is easy, and your vehicle is towed away for free. Plus, you'll get a free vacation voucher. Call now, 1-800-785-9618. That's 1-800-785-9618.
Okay, we're back with Divine Love Talk, and I have a very, very dear friend of mine, Zuli. She and her daughter and I just came back from a couple of weeks in Costa Rica and Panama. We were trekking all over the place. And we had an incredible experience that I spoke a little bit about with her daughter, actually taking the product. So Zuli, I want you to open up with that. Thank you for joining us.
Good morning. First of all, I want to thank you, Dr. Grant, for giving me this opportunity, and for the lady
Harmony.
Yeah. The products, because my goodness, yes, we went this for the couple of days we were in Costa Rica, and I thought, oh my gosh, my daughter is gonna ruin the trip because she started complaining about her cramps, and I just thought inside of myself, okay, control yourself, don't burst here. Then Dr. Grant just pulled out this packet and she said, okay, sweetheart, you need to try this product, and she basically told her a little bit about the product, that it's good to balance the feminine side and all of these things. My daughter, surprisingly, without a fuss, took the little vitamin, the little packet with vitamins.
Well, a little bit of a fuss, a little bit.
Oh, I didn't get to see that part. I believe that. And then first she had said that she was going to stay in the room.
Mm-hmm. She wasn't going to go with us.
The pain.
Yeah.
Yes, of the pain. Then she took the vitamins, and within 15 minutes she said, okay, I'm coming out. And I was like, oh, okay, maybe, okay. So we went, we rented bikes and everything, and she was happy, energetic. She was the daughter that I have not seen for the past 13 years, seriously. And just to give you a little bit of history on her, she stopped eating meat since she was 13. She's 21. And I had always been mentioning to her, you need to eat more greens and vitamins, and every month is the same story, especially when she's feeling sick.
Yeah.
And even Dr. Grant said, Krista, I don't think you're a vegetarian. I think you're a fruitarian because you only want to eat fruit.
And a French fry-atarian.
Yes. So, seeing the change in that day when she took the packet, my goodness, I can honestly say that I even told Dr. Grant, thank you so much for giving my daughter back to me, because every month is the same hustle. She's
exactly.
in the bathroom feeling sick. She has called me in the bathtub when she's all shaky and pale and full of pain. And for the first time in 13 months, this has been the first month that it's just a little bit of a fuss. She takes the
13 years, right? Not 13 months.
No, 13 years.
Yeah.
No, 13 years. I'm sorry. Yeah. But my goodness, yes, it was. I even texted Dr. Grant later and asked her, Dr. Grant, where can I find more of this product? Because I want to make sure I keep having my daughter back every month.
And I don't think you actually tasted the product, though, did you, Zuli? Because I gave her the second. Yeah. Well, we're going to have to make sure you get to taste it, because it's really, the other thing with her is how persnickety she is, and she won't take things that are good for her. She won't eat things that are good for her. And I found that to be true with most kids, because she was inspired to become a vegetarian when you and I, when you had gone vegetarian. But your diet was very balanced, and because you were following mine, and I was very concerned about that and have been, but now I feel good because she's at least, taking this product, and she's also taking, the 90 for Life products, but she's not really taking, those completely. So this is a great adjunct to the other good things that we're trying to get her to do, because trying to get her to eat right, I mean, you can pretty much like forget that for right now. But that might come.
And you saw in the airport when I was trying to give her the 90 for Life, how she even had a fuss, and that's why I don't recall seeing her or hearing her having a fuss when you gave her the Lady Harmony.
Well, and a lot of times it's the tone of my voice with people too. It's just like shut up or put up. Put up or shut up. But because it's like, stop whining. Okay, I got something that's going to help you, so at least try it. So I was so glad that she was willing to try it. And I'm so grateful to you for sharing that story online. And it's spontaneous and it's true. And everybody who knows me know that if something doesn't work, I will not endorse it. And it's like, I don't care what you say. I have to see it to know.
I remember, Dr. Grant, when I first met you, 13, 15 years ago, you'll say to me, okay, so if I don't recommend anything for you, it's because I tried it and it didn't work. Anything that I recommend to you or anyone, it's because I tried it. I was the guinea pig. It worked for me. Then I'll share that information.
There you go. That's my philosophy. Either it works or it doesn't. And this product works. So, Zuli, I want you to listen in because John and I are going to talk a little bit, and you can throw your 2 cents in, having gone through, relationship issues. So we're going to take this to the level of relationships and the importance of men and women coming back into balance by women needing to balance their masculine side because women became overly masculine, and men, okay, this was like during the women's movement, and then men have now become overly feminine. And so John is going to share his journey from childhood to now into terms of coming back into balance as a divine male.
Oh, nice.
Absolutely. So yeah, when I was a young boy, very, very sensitive, empathic, I could feel other people, and I was a mama's boy. I cried a lot.
And that should be allowed, but
Absolutely.
it's frowned upon, right?
Right.
When a boy cries,
Right.
because if you don't express your feelings, you're going to hold them inside, and you're going to become angry.
Right. Yeah. It's so important to let those things out, and unfortunately, we're programmed in today's society.
Boys don't cry.
Yeah. Exactly. It's the biggest shame for a man to
Cry.
to be like.
How sad is
girly.
that?
Yeah. When it's just it's not healthy, and when you're secure in yourself, real man can cry.
Yes.
So yeah, but that wasn't a safe place for me to be once I got into public school.
Of course.
And so I actually went to the extreme on the other side, on the masculine side, on the yang
to
side.
protect yourself, right?
Exactly. So I became actually an extreme fighter,
martial arts.
Yeah,
or what?
martial arts. Also boxing as well, and was in many street fights. Just
oh wow,
kind of bringing
and
that on.
you're tall. How tall are you?
I'm about 6 foot.
Yeah.
So both in the mind intellectually as well, in competition and we're trained from society, separate, go get your own, go be better from the rest,
and be competitive, not cooperative.
Right, exactly.
Right.
So but as I grew up, it balanced out a little bit, but that was still my leading personality.
Sure.
And then about 2 years ago, everything changed.
But do you mind telling your age now?
Yeah, absolutely. I'm 35.
Wow, he's a baby. That's the perfect age, though.
Absolutely.
To come in.
So yeah, 33.
Oh, so that was 33
Yep.
when this happened. I
Yep.
mean, that's the age of like coming into mastery.
Right.
Yeah.
So I had a
Probably a Kundalini awakening.
That's
right?
what many people say when I describe what happened to me. So I went into basically no mind.
Oh, wow.
I
That
was
is.
in pure consciousness and bliss. And as this lasted for about 2 weeks.
Well, we'll talk about how you got there, because people are gonna. Was it meditation?
So
diet change?
Okay, so honestly, it was definitely a divine interaction.
Okay,
So
all right.
2 weeks prior, I did have a prophet. She sang me a song, and it triggered and made me.
It was a real person.
Yes, a real
Okay.
person I
All
met,
right.
and
Okay.
and she sang me the song that made me start crying even before the words
Oh, wow.
were going.
Music
yeah.
is powerful.
And
Yeah.
then it felt like this channel and this embracing of just love.
Mm.
And then she hit psychically on like 10 different things that I was working through, and it was
Wow.
a trigger. I was also reading A Course in Miracles at the time.
I did that.
And then on, I think it was 2015 in January, one night, I had this knowing, get up.
Knowingness. See?
Yeah, it was
beyond reason.
I only slept for about 3 hours.
Mm-hmm.
It was maybe 1 o'clock when I woke up, something like that, and went to bed early the previous night. And I was just I wasn't. It wasn't an audible told when I say I'm told, but it was this knowing to
Yeah.
go very slow and pay attention to every move. And I was literally moving like a sloth, and it was very weird.
We saw those in Costa Rica. Okay.
But later, me doing these things, that I didn't know what I was doing at the time, but that's actually a form of meditation, Tai Chi, to move slow and pay attention to the body.
Yeah.
So I was actually led to a specific diet, and also to different meditations. I was having spontaneous writings that I was writing.
I've been doing that. Yeah, I get it. Yeah.
So this lasted for about 2 weeks, and I was CEO and co-founder of an internet service providing company here in California, and I got this knowing that I needed to resign from the company and leave, and found Beyond Reason.
Wow.
And
Here we
there
are.
I went.
So isn't that amazing, Zuli? Because you've seen that in me with the automatic writing. I shared some really profound stuff with her on the trip.
Yeah. You know, I used to think that if I wasn't constantly solving problems in my mind,
There you go.
I was falling behind. And then when you allow the spaciousness of that divine feminine, which is the emptiness before manifestation, that's when the creativity comes
There
in
you
and
go.
the spontaneous writings flow in.
Exactly.
Where women more often live. And that's
Yes.
why we need to bring back this divine feminine and also support the divine feminine and women in business, and allowing to nurture that quality and not go to the aggressive masculine side, but live more in intuition and the higher mind.
Yeah, because
Hallelujah, John. Is there more men in this world like you?
right? Thank you, Zuli, for saying that, because that's what I was just getting ready to say to him, is that the old paradigm with men was looking at how can I exploit her? How can I use women and dominate and subjugate them, versus you're saying, how can I lift women up? How can I support them?
Right.
And it doesn't make you a lesser man. It literally makes you a bigger man
Absolutely.
and a better man,
Absolutely.
a real man.
A balanced man in
Right?
harmony.
Yes, and that's a real man
Right.
who is balanced. Go ahead, Julie.
Not only that, Dr. Graham, but I think that now by him standing that ground and putting that high bar with all men, things are going to start shifting, because like anything, we need a warrior, we need a courageous person that stands strong and says this is what needs to be done. And by him speaking up and saying, hey, we need to support women, we need to empower them, we need to, be there for them and not only oppress them, but help them grow, like he said, in careers and all of that. I think the shift is going to start.
Wow, and
evolving.
I felt that in my heart, and I'm going to say this because Zuli knows this about me. I'm empathic as well, and I feel people's energy. And when I met you, your energy was a balanced male, because so many of the men that I meet in your age group, it's like I'm meeting another woman. You know, they're so out of balance, or they're so masculine that it's like I'm meeting a caveman. So it's like so to meet someone like you is so rare, and it's so amazing that I do want to honor that in you, and to say that it had to take a lot of courage to get you here, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you so much for that. Yeah, you know, the 10 days of bliss was followed by the dark night of the soul,
course,
for sure.
Because the ego has to die.
Yeah, exactly. And, you know, living beyond that ego and just seeking to be and to be present and not find a goal, not after the goal necessarily all the time. It's just about being and embracing that time is when we can really live in the now and get that divine gift.
Yeah, and that was the gift, the little tidbit that I was given on the way here to the show, that is all there between that deep breath, you know, where you're one with the moment. And I've had those experiences that you're talking about of being one with everything, and they're always so short-lived. And so the journey now for me is to be in that oneness no matter what craziness is happening around me, and being able to distinguish between what is real, you know, which is love and oneness, and the illusion of separation in the matrix, and developing compassion for people that are caught up in the drama in that moment, and not letting myself get pulled into that. Now, I'm not saying that that's easy, and I am not saying that I am 100% there. But I am saying I am aware. I am saying I am awake. And this morning in meditation before I came here, that is what I got. You know, I understood the Buddha. He's awake. When they ask, who are you? He said, I am awake. And I feel like for the first time, I am awake because I see the matrix.
Right.
I see the fake matrix, and I see the real matrix. And I think that knowingness, and that is what's going to get you there. So Zuli, you were asking me about that.
Yes.
So we're going into commercial break. Boy, didn't this go fast. But your story gave me chills. I mean, that's how I know when it's real. So thank you for sharing that. John Reason, you can check out his product at ladyharmony.com. And he'll be launching his new website, Live Beyond Reason. So look out, ladies and gentlemen out there, for the new paradigm shift for 2017. We'll be back wrapping this up. You're listening to Divine Love Talk. I'm your host, Dr. Parthenia. You can get me at drparthenia.com and Divine Love Talk on Facebook. And I am Parthenia Onassis Grant on Facebook.
Located in the heart of Maui's premier resort, Kaanapali Beach Hotel is officially recognized as Hawaii's most Hawaiian hotel and the #1 best value in Hawaii. With a range of accommodations and affordable dining options, this is the ideal setting to turn Hawaiian dreams into lifelong memories. Live Hawaiian entertainment every evening, free year-round children's programs, weekly arts and crafts fairs, welcome breakfast, and departure kuku'i ceremonies add to the value. Swim in the whale-shaped pool, indulge in the fabulous spa and hotel salon. Enjoy Hawaiian hospitality at its best at the Kaanapali Beach Hotel. Call 800-262-8450 or go to kbhmaui.com. That's kbhmaui.com. Aloha.
Kaanapali Beach Hotel, Maui's Hawaiian Hotel.
Trying to sell your old car? Instead, donate your vehicle to Heritage for the Blind. Pickup is free and your donation is tax deductible. Just call 1-800-785-9618. Heritage for the Blind accepts cars, vans, trucks, and boats, whether they run or not. Call right now and receive a free 3-day vacation voucher to over 50 locations. Call 1-800-785-9618. Donate your car today. That's 1-800-785-9618.
This is a national healthcare alert from the Health Hotline. If you have severe knee or back pain and you have Medicare or private insurance, we have great news. Finally, there's a way to reduce your pain without surgery or taking medications. Call us today and learn how you can qualify to get a pain-relieving knee or back brace at little or no cost to you. We'll even ship your brace for free. If you have excruciating knee or back pain and you have Medicare or private insurance, don't wait. You may qualify to immediately receive a pain-relieving, nearly invisible knee or back brace at little or no cost to you. I've used one, they're comfortable and they work, and we guarantee your happiness. So call right now and get yours. I promise, we're here to take your call. Thank you.
800-290-0759. 800-290-0759. 800-290-0759. That's 800-290-0759.
Hi, this is Fred Dreyer. Join me and Michael Horn on the PM Show Wednesdays at 4 p.m. Pacific, 7 p.m. Eastern, here on CRN Digital Talk. We talk about things in the sports world nobody else does. So listen in to me and Mike at 4 p.m. Pacific, 7 p.m. Eastern, right here on CRN Digital Talk. And go to crntalk.com for more information on other show times. And don't forget to take us with you by downloading the CRN app on the App Store.
Okay, we're back wrapping this up, and it went so fast. I'd like to have Zuli give us her takeaway. Zuli, what would you like for people to take away from this show into 2017? Any kind of realization that you had on the trip or this morning that you think would be helpful to other people on a spiritual journey?
It's a lot, but basically for us to start regaining our spiritual life, we had been caught up in the matrix and lies and programming and all of that. So I think that for the 2017, we have to look more into ourselves and reclaim our I am. Mm-hmm. And not only that, but our health. Mm-hmm. Food, food is addictive. It has all these things that can make us sick.
On purpose.
Plus, taking care of not only that, our spiritual life, health-wise, and take our vitamins.
Hello.
I think the Lady Harmony, I saw it this past week in Costa Rica with my daughter. Myself, I'm working on my spiritual life, on gaining my health back. So for 2017, that's my vision, to keep working, for everyone to start working on their spiritual path, get out of the matrix, regain your power by looking at what we adore or what we honor and what we eat and what we put in our mouths.
Yes, because you worship, whatever it is you give your attention to, that becomes your God.
Yes.
And I'm going to piggyback off of that when you mentioned I am, because I had this profound insight that is so simple, but profound when I was in Panama, that everybody says, look within, go within. But at the same time, they're pointing you without, and they're saying, mm-hmm. Oh, well, this ascended master, or this guru, or this teacher is the one who's going to take you back to oneness, but they're just teachers on the path. And we all need teachers to point us, inward, but it is that divine spark within you that is going to lead you back to oneness, and it is in your heart. And we refer to it as our higher selves, as our I am presence, many, many names, but it is that divine spark of God that is within you, and that's where you're going to have to look, and that's where the solutions are. And so, John, you're closing out the show.
Oh, thank you so much. So, yeah, coming together in wholeness and supporting each other in this confusing matrix that we live in, that is so dominating, swimming in this thick soup of poison, honestly. Mm-hmm. And, before we went to the break, what you said was really profound to me, about going to the meditation. And it's not easy to go there always, but that awareness, when you are aware, you only have one breath at a time.
Exactly. Deep.
So taking that breath creates spaciousness, and the more that you can be aware, just one breath throughout the day, or 2 or 3, and the more you are aware and you create that spaciousness, that allows you to go to that place of divinity and divine guidance, and supporting each other in that. It's a magical place to live.
Wow, and you are one magical man.
Oh, thank you
John
so much.
Reason, thank you so much for being here with us today. And I want to remind you of how often during the day you hold your breath and how shallow your breath is, and start taking one deep belly breath and at least one big belly laugh a day. How about that for 2017? Peace and blessings to all of you for 2017. You are an infinite being, and anything you want, you can access, but you gotta give up the limited view of the world by becoming an infinite being. I am your host, Dr. Parthenia Grant, and I'm so grateful to be here, bringing in the new year, 2017, with you and John Reason and Zumbi Waseda.
CRN Digital Talk Radio prides itself on being the station of every situation. And you can listen to us on nearly any platform and device. Download to your iPhone, Android, and BlackBerry episodes of What's Cookin', and take Master Sommelier Michael Jordan with you to the wine shop so he can help you pick out that perfect bottle of wine. Stream episodes of the Sonoma Wine Report through our CRN app, TuneIn Radio, Nobex, Stitcher, UTunes, or AHA Radio, and start planning that unforgettable weekend in the wine country. They're in your corner on iHeartRadio, iTunes, and many other apps. And of course, you can always listen live through your local cable TV provider, as well as on our website at crntalk.com. For more information on where to listen to these great shows, along with many others, log on to crntalk.com and create your own listening experience today.
The radio channels. The radio channels. CRN.
Views expressed on this program are those of the hosts, guests, and callers, and are not necessarily those of this station, its management, or other advertisers. You're listening to Transformation Talk Radio.
Welcome to Lucid Planet Radio with Dr. Kelly Neff. This hit show will illuminate your senses and empower you beyond your daily stressors and hardships. Renowned psychologist and author Dr. Kelly will captivate you with far-reaching topics and amazing guests as you wake to the greatest version of yourself. Learn to tap into your intuitions, think critically about our world, heal emotional and psychological wounds, and follow your passions to live your dreams. Each week, you'll learn how to navigate the global shift of consciousness and explore the deeper knowledge within. Welcome home. Now here's your host, Dr. Kelly Neff.
Stepping down, you're so box is way too high, overgrown. You can barely see the ground or touch the sky. Your high horse is taken off and left to you, nowhere to be found. Better off dead, or so you said, but don't worry, we all fall down somehow.
Have you ever wondered if you could lucid dream, are you a very active lucid dreamer and you're looking to take your practice to the next level? Have you felt like you have been able to find answers and solutions and information that can help your life through your dreams? This is something that is really well documented, but maybe not as well understood. So today we're going to talk about dream yoga, lucid dreaming with expert Michael Katz. And